Hello guys, welcome back to my channel today again, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my skincare routine, how I take care of my skin. I know this video has been long coming, like so many of you have been asking me to make this video and I was just being reluctant. Here's why I'm reluctant. It's because I do not have a one-way routine. Like you all know, I do DIY recipes and I use most of them. So what should I tell you? Today I'm using hyaluronic acid serum, next tomorrow I'm using vitamin C serum, and the next day I'm using niacinamide serum. So what should I tell you is my routine, but I'm going to share with you in this video how I take care of my skin. First and foremost, like I said, I use my DIYs, and I do not really call them DIYs because they are mostly standard recipes that can be sold off to the market, and most of them are even better than what you're buying from the market. Yeah, I beat my chest to that. If you have tried my recipes before, you would understand what I am saying. So yes, I use most of them. I use myself as a lab rat to test most of my products before I share them on my channel, and that's why you see that my videos are really not coming fast, because I take time, to review this product before I bring them out to the channel. First and foremost, for the past 2 years, I've been using my black soap. So many people believe that black soap is not good. Black soap dries out the skin a lot. The pH of black soap is too high. So many estheticians are against black soap, and I don't know why. This is one gift that Africa gave to us. This is something we have that the world does not have. So I don't feel it's really nice, to just push it away because you feel things that comes from Africa are not worth it. Black soap is what I've been using from a very long time now. Over 2 years I've been using black soap non-stop. Now black soap itself, without any ingredients mixed in it, has a lot of properties. Our grandmothers have been using these things and they've never complained about it. They've been using it to cure fever. They've been using it to cure for teething for children. They've been using it to cure rashes for children. So why will it not do well in our skin? I understand that black soap is really skin drying, and the pH is high, but there are ways you can formulate black soap that you get the good in it and throw away the bad in it. My black soap does not dry out the skin. It doesn't. I can prove that to you over and over again, and the recipes are free on my channel, so I don't see why you cannot give them a try. That's that for black soap. So yes, for my soap I use black soap all the time. I really apologize for the background noise. I am not using my mic today and I'm on my balcony, so there will be a little noise, so just forgive me and focus on what I'm saying. Use the black soap for my face as well. I use my black soap for my face. I don't like one cream here, one soap here, one soap in this place, one soap on my forehead. I don't like it, so I use black soap for my body and same black soap for my face. It does not dry out the skin and it's very okay. Like I said, I don't have a particular routine. I think black soap is the only product I have used in a very long while, for continuously in a very long while. For toners are quite optional. I do not use toners all the time, but when I get handy in anyone, I definitely will use, especially the ones I make on my channel. Once I'm done making them on my channel, they're for me, I use them. So I can use one of those toners once in a while. I do not use toner as a routine kind of. Same with cleansers. I do not use cleanser except I lay my hands on one, or maybe I drop a video or I make a recipe for someone and then I have a little, and then I just can use a little cleanser on myself. Then what I do not miss in my recipe most of the time is my hyaluronic acid serum. So what I do most of the time when I'm making my serum is, if I'm making a niacinamide serum, I add hyaluronic acid to it. Whenever I'm making vitamin C serum, I add hyaluronic acid to it. So the serum I use basically most of the time is a serum containing 5% niacinamide, 5% alpha arbutin, 5% glycolic acid. I use this serum mostly in the night because of the glycolic acid, so that I don't have sunburn here. Okay, so for the hyaluronic acid serum, like I said, it contains alpha arbutin, contains niacinamide, contains glycolic acid, and then I can add any other ingredient I wish to whenever I'm making it, because that's the best part of making your own product yourself. So that's, I use that, basically I use that every day, but sometimes I don't use it in the morning depending on my schedule for that day, depending on where I'm going to. For example, when I'm going to the market, I don't bother using it. Even if I'm wearing my sunscreen, I just don't bother using it. I can use it in the night, you know, to help my skin, to help brighten my skin. And then I do not like using face creams because although I have a normal skin type, my skin is usually prone to acne. Many people feel like I don't break out at all. My dear, I do, okay? So whenever I try creams on my face, I usually break out. So what I do is that I use oil-free cream. I have a oil-free cream base on this channel. So either I use a oil-free cream or I use a serum again. This time I use a thicker serum, a serum that has no oil but has emollients in it. So that's basically, so in this serum I usually add azelaic acid, I usually add kojic acid, I usually add vitamin C like 3-O ethylascopic acid, and some other ingredients. So probably maybe I would be sharing some of the recipes on my channel, some of the recipes, please, some of the recipes on my channel. And if I do that, I will leave the links under this video in the description box. But for now, I will just share the few of them that are available right now. So after I used that serum, and then I used my Misha sunscreen. It happens to be my favorite sunscreen. I don't know why. Another sunscreen I like so much is Beauty by Joshin's sunscreen. These two sunscreen are my good to go. I am not saying others are bad, but these are my good to go. They are very nice on me, and whenever I stop using them, I usually understand that, yeah, I have stopped using my sunscreens. And then that's for soap, that's for toner, cleanser, serum, and cream. That's for my face now. I scrub once in a while. Yes, I do use physical scrubs to scrub because I do not have acne or plenty of dark spots, so I do not use AHA or BHA cleansers like that. I do not use AHAs or BHAs on my face. I usually scrub on my body, my entire body, with sugar scrub. And once in a while, when I see I don't have anything on my face, I scrub my face. But if I have anything like acne or pimples, I don't scrub my face. I usually advise people, do not scrub your acne. It is so wrong to scrub your acne. And also, I use a very mild scrub on my face so that I don't have micro tears, which will now result into more bumps and all that. So yes, I use scrubs. I love sugar scrubs, especially the one containing coffee, because I really do not have a sensitive skin, so my skin can actually take coffee scrubs. I love scrubbing my body. It gives me this spa feeling. I'm not going to the spa yet. I have this spa feeling in my house. So yes, that's for that. And then my knuckles, I don't joke with my knuckles, scrubbing my knuckles. Like, I left a video on how to, you know, get rid of dark knuckles. My knuckles are usually get dark, probably because of the products, the things I get my hands exposed to. And I do not stop scrubbing my knuckles. Very important. I do not stop scrubbing my knuckles. I do not stop scrubbing my knuckles. Today you might see my knuckles get pretty darker than this, and tomorrow they are clear again, because I do not stop my knuckles. I do not stop scrubbing my knuckles. If you want to get the video on what I shared about clearing dark knuckles, I'll drop the link in the description box. The video is already there. The video is already on my channel. Take your time, watch that video very closely, and you will be able to get a solution if you choose to follow what I say. That's for scrubs. And I also scrub my toes. I scrub my elbows because I do not want, you know, any part that is really dark or that is naturally dark. My thighs, under my butt, my toes, my ankle, my knees. I scrub those ones too with my sugar scrub. Probably maybe I have a naturally good skin, I would say. You having a naturally good skin does not stop you from taking care of your skin. And then for my body, I love using body butters for my body. I don't like using them on my face because, like I said in earlier, I will break out. So even with shea butter, I will break out. So I don't even bother using body butters on my face, but I love using body butters on my body. If I'm not using body butters on my body, then I'm using my body rich oil. I've been using my body rich oil for a long time now, and I've never regretted it. If you have tried that oil before, then you're in good hands, and I believe you must have testified, you must have a testimony to it. So yes, I've been using my body rich oil for a while now. If I am not using my body rich oil, then I'm using a body butter. There's one of my favorite body butter. I will still drop the link in the description box. I love that body butter so much. I love that body butter so much. Whenever I feel I'm going very dark, which is normal for me because I get dark easily, hyperpigmentation, I and hyperpigmentation are 5 and 6. Whenever I'm stressed, whenever I am sick, whenever I just get darkened immediately. So what I do most of these times is to make a product that contains lots of lightening ingredient, and then I use it before I use my oil. That's for my body now. And then I use the cream. I make sure it's water based. So I do that basically once in a while, not all the time, whenever I feel like I've gone really dark. And for my face, when I feel my face is really dark, what I do is to change my routine pattern for that time. You know, I can use a real potent brightening cream for my face, and then I seal it up again with my serum. I seal it up with, that's the Azelaic serum, acid serum that I said. It's more thick, it's more it contains ingredients. Okay, I use my normal serum before then. I use the cream, and then I use the other serum to seal it up. This is more reason why I said you just can't jump on every product. Like me, I've always jumped on product until I understood that my skin does not want this. My skin wants that, and now I make sure that all the skincare products going to my face are totally oil free. They're totally oil free. You understand me? They're totally oil free because I believe that's what my skin wants. Even at that, some of the time I still break out. Now let me tell you how I address my breakouts. My breakouts, most of the time, if you look very closely, you'll see a spot here. I think this one just healed. Whenever I break out, sometimes I get 3 here, I get 2 here, I get 1 here, I get 1 here. That's the kind of breakouts I have. But whenever I break out, see what I do. I don't leave it to go on its own. I don't understand why people just see a breakout and they will be like, it's going to go off. What if it doesn't go off? Now what I do, I address them immediately they come. That's one thing, and that's one reason breakout doesn't really stay on my face and you feel like I don't break out. Whenever I see 1 2 3 1 2 whatever they come, these are bacteria on your face. They have to be treated, they have to be tackled immediately, else the bacteria is a living organism. They would multiply, they would want to spread, and that is why they also advise you not to pop your pimple, not to pop your acne, because if you do so, you release the bacteria, and you may release the bacteria to the rest of your face. If you want to do so, please try, in as much as you love to pop them in a professional way. Now here is most of the times what I do to my breakout. Whenever I see 1 2 3 here, and I try to observe them if they've already gathered the pus, if they've already gathered the bacteria. Now what I do, I get a clean pin. I am not saying this is a standard though, this is what I do. This is not the standard anywhere, please, so that you don't quote me and say I'm teaching the wrong thing. I'm only telling you what I do. I get a pin, an office pin, and I sanitize it very well. After sanitizing it with alcohol, and I clean it up with a BHA cleanser or an AHA, maybe a 10% glycolic acid solution or a 2% salicylic acid solution. So after cleaning it, I pop it. Whenever I pop it, once I pop it, it's not easy to pop yourself, you know. So whenever I pop it, I bring the pus out with a cotton wool that is already soaked with the same solution I used to clean the pin. Either a 10% glycolic acid solution or a 2% salicylic acid solution, whatever. One thing I know that contains a BHA that can kill the bacteria. So I pop out with that cotton wool. Once I do that to the rest of the obvious acne. I do that to the obvious acne, and so the rest of them I try my best to clean them with that solution. So I leave them like that and watch them the next day. Most of the time the next day they dry up immediately because the bacteria have been killed. You understand? The bacteria have been killed, so they dry up. Once they dry up, they start leaving spots on the face. So what I do immediately, I take my retin A or anything containing tretinoin, 0.05 percent tretinoin. I start applying it on that spot alone. Once I apply on that spot, especially in the night, Once I apply on that spot, it may start peeling somehow. Those of you that use retinol, I don't use retinol all the time. So once I apply it on that area, I let it be. And most of the time I use a serum to calm the irritation I might get, because most of these things might sting, and I just go straight to the concern, the areas of this problem. So whenever I do this, give me 3 days, you may not see any pores on my face again. You may see the scars. And so with my normal routine, the scars are supposed to fade. You have niacinamide, we have alpha-protein, we have kojic acid most of the time. The spots are supposed to fade. So before a week, you see that the acne that you saw on my face a previous day, you would no longer see it again the next week. So that's one of the ways I know how to treat my acne. Since I'm not this acne person, I do not need to go through all the process of using BHAs, AHAs, whatever. Although it's good you incorporate this into your routine, but I do not do it. I do not do it. I'm only giving you my own routine. Another routine here that so many people mix whenever they are talking about their skincare routine is the fact that I eat well. My friend, no matter how good your skincare is, no matter how good the product you are using is, if you do not eat well, it will not show on your skin. It won't show on your skin, girl. It won't show on your skin. If you're not healthy, if you have a terrible sickness, it will not show on your skin. Your sickness will be the one showing instead of your skincare routine. So you have to keep healthy, you have to keep fit, you have to eat well, good food. And that is why you see that it's very easy for you to differentiate a rich man from a poor man by mere looking at them, even if they are wearing the same clothes. Same way you can differentiate a rich kid from a poor kid just by looking at them, even if they are wearing the same clothes. You look at their skin, look at how they are looking. That is not skincare. That is good feeding and a healthy lifestyle. So if you do not understand this, no matter the skincare you use, you may just be wasting your time. You understand me? In a wrap up, I use my black soap. These are my favorite product now. I use my black soap. I love hyaluronic acid serum with niacinamide, vitamin C or something. And then I like my serum, my other thicker serum to contain kojic acid, azelaic acid. I will share one immediately after I drop this video now. I'll share that serum that I've been using for a long time that contains azelaic acid, kojic acid and the likes. I use that too. And then I use Misha sunscreen or sometimes beauty by Joshons. And then I love sugar scrubs mixed with a little coffee. And then I like body butter, and my brightening body butter or my body rich oil. These are some of the skincare products I love using. I don't like too much product. I really like a simple routine. I don't like very extensive routine. But one thing I will assure you is I can use any other product. Okay, I am not only using my DIYs because I am doing DIYs. I love Neutrogena. I love Neutrogena toner. I love Pixie toner, but I love Neutrogena toners more. So yes, once in a while, if I get myself handy with this, I can buy Neutrogena toner. I think that's one of the most products I like buying. I've also used Serum and Amlactin body lotion containing 12% lactic acid and so on. I didn't like it. I would be truthful to you. I still have it here now. I didn't like it because it started giving me sunburn from the side of my face. If not, that I have to rescue it with time. Although they inform you and tell you to be alert for sunburn, so you can use it very well. But my face is very sensitive to sun, so there is no need me using those products, even though I was using them at night. So I just stopped. So I went back to my DIYs, and basically that's what I've been using. For those of you who say natural product does not work, we're wasting our time, it's fine. If it doesn't work for you, let it be. Let it be working for those of us that already loves it. I am not against you using products from the outside, but be very careful and be very watchful of the products you use. And some of you will say, I like to bleach. Bleaching is not bad. I will usually say it. Bleaching is a choice. Every one of us, we are over 18. We are over 18, so we understand that what we do, the actions we take them for ourselves. Bleaching is not bad, but even if you want to bleach, you have to apply wisdom. You have to apply wisdom to bleach, okay? You have to apply wisdom. You just can't be bleaching like a fool, because some of you will just be saying, after all, everybody will still die. It's better to die than to suffer before you die. and we all know that we'll die, or we'll die someday. But die well. Don't suffer before you die. Don't put your family in problem. Don't put them in debt. You yourself, don't enter debt just because you want to look good. It's just the effort is not worth the results at all. If you have any more questions, maybe I can do a part 2 of this video. Let me know in the comment section. So I'm just talking randomly, actually sharing with you how I take care of my skin. This is not a normal skincare routine video you would see, because most of them will give you products they are using, give you link to buy the product. But this time around, I'm not giving you product, I'm only sharing with you the DIY products I'm using. So it's really a different video from the normal skincare routine videos you've been watching. However, if you have any questions at all, put them in the comment section. I would reply I will reply the ones I can, and if there are any ones I can't reply in the comment section, I might do a part 2 of this video and shall enlighten you more with some of the products I use to take care of my skin. Meanwhile, if this video, if you got 1 or 2 things, you can, give me a like. Please punch that like button and also subscribe to my channel. If you want to get more amazing recipes, please see my videos here on my channel and try them out. Secondly, we sell all the ingredients, all the raw ingredient that you need to formulate your product. So you can't even say I can't make them by myself. The ingredient I had to find, we have them in stock. And if you are saying I don't have the time to make the product, I don't see that as an excuse, because you have the time to cook food, and making skincare product looks a lot easier than cooking. And we cook every day, but you don't make skincare every day. The skincare you make today, you can last you up to a month, 2 months, or even 3 months. So you have the time to cook every day, but you don't have the time to make skincare products for you and your family. I don't see that as an excuse anyway, because if you have the idea, why not give it a try? So for those of you who are against organic skincare, I am not against organic skincare. Organic skincare means natural skincare. I'm only against those who are using toxic substances to make their skincare just because they want it to work faster. I am not against organic skincare. I do organic skincare, and I'm also not against good skincare out there, UK standard skincare. I'm not against them at all. I'm only against those ones that are not precise, that we don't even know their origin, we don't know where they are coming from. I'm only against those ones. I love good skincare products. Okay, so basically that's all for this video. Please keep supporting me. I love you all, and I appreciate you. Those of you who watch this video to this point, despite my thank you so much. I appreciate, and I would love to see you again in my next video. For now, take care and have a lovely day. Bye.